welcome back to Viva Burlesque. My name is Miss Behave, and if you're wondering, she has an extravagant new look and design of her house. Yes, indeed, because this girl is in Italy right now, and I am gonna take you back to a wonderful, wonderful place on earth, and that is Italy. So the first woman I'm gonna introduce to you live from this living room is the one and only Lady Roberta Kent.
Hello everyone, ciao a tutti. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Lady Roberta Kent, but Roberta is my real name. I am half Italian and half Croatian, but I'm living in Sicily, a beautiful island in Taormina. I am the producer of Taormina Burlesque Festival, and I have another show. The name is Burlesque Mon Amour. I am not only a burlesque performer, because I am a fight performer, belly dancer, and aerial acrobatics, and I also make my stage costumes. Yeah, and I also make it for the other performer.
Ciao, amore. Thank you so much for this wonderful introduction. So tell me, the first question I always ask is, how did COVID change your life?
The COVID has stopped my dreams, my project, and momentarily my show. I try to be very positive, but the situation is not easy.
I can imagine, so many performers told me that every gig got cancelled, and for people who still have their day job, they can't imagine how it must be for us. So this is why we're making the video. So tell me all about your lifestyle. What are you up to and what are you doing?
Last year, before the COVID, I traveled and USA, Canada, Europe, Italy. A very great and incredible experience for me. During the lockdown, I trained. I created a new costumes. I created a choreography for me and another performer. Yes, and I studied online, Facebook Direct. Instagram Direct. I tried to fill the time with useful things because it's a very boring period. I'm a seamstress. This period gave me the opportunity improve my technique. Yeah, and it gave me the opportunity to write a book. It's a secret. You're curious? Wait. And I also started hosting a radio show. Yes, it's a good period. Yes, I'm happy because I have more projects.
So you have been studying, you've been writing a book. I'm not telling anybody, but still I'm so excited. I wonder if it's gonna be in Italian or in English. But let's talk more about you, because not only you're a seamstress, you're a producer, you're a fire breather, you're doing everything. How is your life in COVID, and what are your plans for the future and maybe for tomorrow? What are you gonna be doing, Miss Roberta?
I already have a lot of show booked for this summer. I'm lucky, but I don't want making big plans because I see my future very uncertain. Burlesque has taken a hard hit. But I think when the situation is over, the burlesque show and the festival will start again, because the performer want to return on stage and the people want to see a show.
Of course we're gonna start again. I mean, yes, maybe it's gonna take a little bit more time, but We need to be starting again. And if you have any hopes and dreams, what are your hopes and dreams for the future?
I hope that in the burlesque world there is more union and meritocracy. And my big desire is work in the world of burlesque to make my style and my festival. And I hope to be able to introduce burlesque to as many people as possible, and I hope to able to make them fall in love with burlesque. This is my desire.
Yes, that are beautiful hopes, and let's hope it actually, and I'm saying hope, hopey. Let's hope all your hopes and wishes come true, because I'm completely for it. And do you personally, next to the book and the sewing and the performing and the online teaching, do you have any new projects going on?
Yes, I started a new company, the Roberta Kent Couture. I make bags with the Sicilian stamps, accessories, masks, clothes, and costumes for the show. You can find me on Facebook, on Instagram with the name Roberta Kent Couture, and I can fulfill your requests. Contact me. I didn't create any new habits. One, maybe. I go to sleep and wake up earlier in the morning. I don't think it will last long. I decided not to do online shows. It's a great idea, but it's not for me. I think that with the online shows, the magic of burlesque is lost, and I prefer to wait to get back on stage. Sorry. And I found it very useful to study online, because I had the opportunity to study with the teacher who do not live here. And I have also taught online to people who live far from me.
You say your life has been boring, and yes, it has maybe been a bit more boring than we are used to, but it sounds like you've been so busy and you've tried to you tried to educate yourself, you tried to do new things, so I can't imagine your life being boring. If there is anything you want to tell to our viewers, and if there's anything that you want to say, what would it be? Because our viewers are dying to know. Tell me everything. Tell me all the gossip, darling.
Go back to travel, meet the Burley family, and come back to hug us. Yeah. I miss human contact, I miss the freedom to be able to go out, to see a show, to go to a restaurant. I miss normality. And above all, I miss the stage and the contact with the public. I miss you, stage, public. Now I read my message, because for me it's very important. Listen to me. Learn to love yourself if you want to be loved. Learn to compare yourself if you want to grow. Strongly believe in your desire. Have strength and determination. The satisfaction will come little by little. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, but be afraid not to try. Put your heart into everything you do, because putting your heart into it makes the difference, and the heart always repays our sacrifice. Be loving. I love you. And thank you so much. And I hope to see you in my beautiful Sicily. Yes, okay. Baci baci. Ciao. Thank you so much. Viva Burlesque. More kiss for Misbehave. You want my kiss? Okay.
Grazie mille per tutti for this wonderful interview. And as this was the first interview live from Italy to Italy, a lot more is coming up for you. A big applause for Miss Roberta Kent, Lady Roberta Kent. And tune in to Viva Burlesque for more burlesque performers, for more COVID life stories, and more life lessons from a COVID lifetime from Misbehave. Ciao per tutti amici. Ciao.